What's happening, Marvel people? We're taking a look at all new, all different Marvel week number 3. This is October 21st, 2015. We're taking a look at the astonishing Ant-Man number 1. Very familiar if you've seen the movie. Ant-Man, Scott Lang, he's trying to, make some money through legitimate means, but now he has the Ant-Man suit, so he's trying to start up a security business, and he's just fucking it all up. It's very reminiscent of like old school SpiderMan. He's hurting for money, and he's just trying to make some money. He's got his ex-wife and his kid. Basically, I really wanted to hate this book. I hate it when anything modern, like a TV show or a movie, says, "Oh my God, we got Facebook, we've got apps, we've got fucking iPhones, it's crazy." But they had a really interesting and funny idea. A supervillain makes an app, and I don't know, it's just cleverly done. It's well done. I wanted to hate it, but it was just too damn good. Yeah, Scott, he has this guy, one of his like sidekicks who works with his security business. He's like an ex-con. He wears like a bear suit. I don't know why. It's pretty funny. I'm looking forward to getting to know these characters a little bit more. This villain who created the app, some cybernetic villain, his name is the Power Broker, and can't wait to see them develop this guy more. I have no idea if he's a new character or if he has any history, but astonishing Ant-Man number 1, you gotta check it out. Next we got Uncanny Inhumans number 1. Very cool. I know of the Inhumans. I've never actually read an Inhumans book. Black Bolt is very cool. He's traveling through time right now. He's trying to find his son. He's battling Kang the Conqueror, a time-traveling wizard fucking guy. It's actually the best part of the book. They should have focused more on this. Back in New York City, we see the other Inhumans, Medusa, which is Black Bolt's wife. She's, battling in New York, saving people, saying, "Oh, we Inhumans, we want to protect this planet too. This planet is ours too." But they could do a better job about telling you what's going on, because there's been an apparent, big storyline with the X-Men and the Inhumans. They were fighting each other. Black Bolt released the Terrigen Mists on Earth and awakened a bunch of new Inhumans. They were called New Humans, and that's all backstory that could have been recapped. Come on, this is issue number 1. You gotta help us, let us know what's going on. But otherwise, this is very good. You cannot go wrong with this. I'm looking forward to see how the Inhumans play out. I'm really liking the Inhumans, and Johnny Storm from the Fantastic Four also shows up, and it's always nice to see him. Oh shit. Next up we got Karnak. I don't know if it's Karnak or Karnak, but this is definitely the book to get. Karnak, from the mastermind Warren Ellis. This is such a breath of fresh air. Karnak is such a cool character. He's an Inhuman. He's given an Inhuman title, the Magister of the Tower of Wisdom, and basically he's doing his own thing. He's at the Tower of Wisdom. Agent Coulson needs his help, and he's just doing it for like $1 million or something, so they can fund his Tower of Wisdom. And his character is such a breath of fresh air. There's not many characters like him. It's so hard to describe. He just basically doesn't care about anything or anybody, really. Like, he's not really like a human thought process. I'll try to give you an example. For the work with your son, I have an additional fee. My payment is the single thing that allows you to believe that the universe is a kind and beautiful place. The single thing, the object of most uplifting emotional value. I will accept only that. So yeah, Karnak's a little bit of a badass. He knows that all of these people are full of shit, and he was mostly fucking with them. But I didn't even mention his power. His power is he has the ability to see the weakness in anything. Anything he could see the weakness in. He could just destroy anything. Like somebody shoots a gun at him, he stops the bullet with his fingers, and he says that basically because the act of the bullet getting shot, it was going to be flawed in some way. Basically, there's a flaw in every single thing, and he can exploit it. He tortures this one guy by like exploiting the flaws in his body, and it's really brutal stuff. This Karnak, this was the last one on the shelf. I'm glad I fucking got it, because this is some of the best all new, all different Marvel. You have to read this shit. You got to. Next, we got the Invincible Iron Man #2. This is a really cool issue. He's basically having a conversation with Victor Von Doom the entire issue. Victor Von Doom, he's just coming at him real casual, like, hey Tony, what's up, man? Like, you gotta trust me, I'm good now. Like, I really want to work with you, work together. This is not a trick in any way. And Tony Stark is just, trying to fire, he's trying to kill him. And Dr. Doom is basically giving him a super powerful cosmic weapon that Madame Mask is after. And he's like, hey, take this weapon. She's after this, she has a fake, and this is the genuine article. This is an olive branch. This is you're just gonna have to trust me. Take this. And it's really cool. It's really cool to see Dr. Doom and Tony Stark interact. It's like this whole issue. It's fantastic stuff. And I just gotta say, I'm loving this new armor. This new armor is so totally kick-ass. It's such a cool, streamlined design. It's its own thing. I'm sick of that movie-style armor. Every single Iron Man movie, it's the same exact armor. Every single movie. It's just like palette swapped a little bit. I hate that movie armor. Like, it was cool at first, but it's just getting on my fucking nerves. But Invincible Iron Man, you've got to keep track of this one. Amazing Spider-Man #2. It's a really good one to end on. It's not my favorite. It's no Karnak, but it's just cool to see Peter Parker, and he's teaming up with this guy named Prowler. I didn't know who he was in the very first issue. Apparently, the Prowler, he was a character created way back in the 60s, and he's a bad guy turned good. He works for Spider-Man. Sometimes he body doubles for Spider-Man when Peter Parker needs to be seen with Spider-Man in the same room. And it's basically they're teaming up. They go on a secret mission, and they've got all these gadgets and tech, and there's nice dialogue from the henchmen. And this is great stuff here. I'm really, really digging this Spider-Man now. The first issue didn't blow me away, but I'm really liking where this is going. Like, this is gonna snowball into something great. I can really feel it. You gotta love that big, fat spider symbol on his back. Not that little thin with all these legs going. I hate that movie suit so much. Oh, man. But The Amazing Spider-Man #2. I cannot wait for next week, because this week blew me away. It seemed like there wasn't that many books this week. There was 5 books. That's a good amount. I can't wait till next week. We got some great stuff coming. And just once again, I got a link in the description for Marvel Unlimited. You get unlimited access to all of the Marvel digital comics. That's anything past and present. And it's only $9.99 a month, so that's way worth it. I don't know how much a month I'm spending on these physical issues, but I like them okay. And also in the description, I want to link to Comic Pop. It's this great comic book YouTube channel. They have this series called Back Issues. I'm loving it. I always watching back issues when my videos are uploading or buffering or whatever. They give you a recap on like storylines, events, big events in comics, and it's like a nice little refresher if you haven't read those stories in a while, or it's a great little comic book history lesson. So I cannot stress enough, you guys gotta check out Comic Pop, link in the description below. And you know what? I'm loving all new, all different Marvel, and just can't wait for next week.